Good afternoon, everyone. I'm so happy today to record this video for you as we gonna talk about Jira workflow, and for your awareness that the lack of transparent workflows can cause confusion, miss deadlines, and reduce productivity, hinder business goals. By exploring workflow examples and use cases, you will be able to optimize operations, improve team collaboration, and enhance project outcomes, fostering a collaborative culture. In this video, I want to introduce these use cases that provides some examples of workflow automation for businesses. First of all, we will go through definition and purpose of Jira workflows, how workflows help in progressing tasks, benefit for our custom workflows. Also want to explain how Jira streamlines workflows for enhanced business success. Additionally, we will delve into Jira workflow examples, explaining how Jira streamlines workflows for enhanced business success. Through Jira workflow examples, businesses can see how customizable and adaptable workflows help manage tasks, track progress, and achieve objectives across business departments and projects. So let's go, let's start. What is a workflow? A workflow is a defined sequence of tasks and activities designed to accomplish a specific goal, which streamlines processes, enhances efficiencies, and ensures consistency across various operations within an organization. It involves systematic execution and review of tasks so teams can collaborate effectively, track progress, and achieve desired outcomes with minimal errors and redundancies. In simply talking, in Jira, the path your issues take from creation to completion is called workflow. So we will be able to see how it works on some examples, on use cases, but when you're starting to work on issues from the status open or to do to completed or done. Each workflow is composed of a set of statuses and transitions that your issue moves through during its life cycle and typically represent work processed within your organization. So let me show you one simple example how this Jira workflow looks like. Yes, so here we can see Jira workflow represents a process your team uses to take an issue from creation to completion. The illustration, what you can see, is an example workflow. So we need to remember that Jira workflows are composed of three unique elements. Its status. A status indicates where the issue is within the workflow. Some examples may include open, in progress, in review, scheduled, pending, awaiting, blocked, in reviewing, testing, etc. Okay. A transition represents the action being taken to move an issue from status to status. So we are transitioning this issue, story, feature from one status to another. A transition is a one-way link. So if an issue needs to move back and forth between two statuses, two transitions need to be created. Okay, and resolution. When a task is completed and no longer open, it needs a resolution status. Some examples may include closed, resolved, done, shipped, completed, finalized, won't do, etc. This is only available in company managed project. Bug issue type refers to an error that needs to be resolved and uses statuses like triaged and fixed. So let's take a look. Do we have that statuses? Okay, let's back to this slide. And story issue type refers a feature-related work and uses statuses like design work in progress, VAP, design review, and ready for development. Task and subtask issue types refer to all other types of projects work and use statuses like to do, in progress, and done. Yes, just those simply statuses. Yes, like we have here to do, in progress, done. Over the engineering manager also can split the team into two and create a second Jira project, for example. Yes, since both teams have similar kind of work, the first project's workflow same, and the set of action associations between workflows and issue types is applied to the second project too. So if you see the value of splitting your projects, or to have extra project with two teams owning their own project. Yes, if we are talking about some more than one team, so every team can have their own project. They can stay focused on relevant tasks and have the autonomy to manage their own work the way they see fit. At the same time, the engineering manager is able to get a complete and consistent view across all issues in both projects, since they share the same workflow. Yes. What is the relationship between a workflow and a board? So we can see here board, simple, the simplest one. We have three statuses: to do, in progress, and done, and we have that workflow here. Yes, and under one status, to do, we can have different statuses. In progress, we also have different statuses. In done, it can be completed, archived, cancelled, etc. But whatever. In Jira, workflow is very closely related to the board. Workflow refers to the path your issues take from creation to completion. Each workflow is composed of statuses and transitions that your issue moves through during its life cycle. A board is a tool used to visualize the work as it moves through your workflow. Jira administrators often set up the boards columns to match steps in the workflow. For teams with simple workflows, status is available to issue in each columns also mirror to the step in the workflow. For teams with more complex processes, the board columns may only represent a subset of steps in the entire workflow. In this situation, teams will typically map multiple statuses to each column. This enables the team to more accurately represent the different workflows for different issue types without cluttering the board. I think it makes sense. So examples of workflows can include project management, software development lifecycle, marketing campaigns, design projects, content creation. For human resources, tasks such as recruitment, onboarding, performance evaluating, web page design, IT bug tracking, customer support, new employee onboarding. And for example, also you can have own board for product owners, where you can have in funnel, for example, the list of requirements or requirements. Under column requirements, you can have like specific requirements. You can put in another column, like in review, those features which need to be reviewed and approved. The next column can be when, for example, issues was reviewed, was groomed with your development team, and they was approved and taken to the backlog. Okay, you can move them to the column approved, and after that you will have the column to do. And from the column to do, like we have here is Space Cafe board. It's kind of can be for developers. So if we have in that tickets it to do status under this column, this means that those stories or issues was groomed, can meet definition of ready, can meet that specific criteria, can have like acceptance criteria, description, estimated assignees, etc. It means that development team are ready to work on it, and they're understandable and clear for them, at least. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So if we're gonna talk about importance of efficient workflow, uh, it can be extremely important for businesses because they streamline processes, reduce redundancies, and minimize the likelihood of human error. They will be maximizing productivity and ensuring tasks are completed accurately and efficiently. This we can call a structured approach, which help us to manage tasks, help teams collaborate effectively, optimize resource allocation, and meet deadlines consistently. It enhances overall operational efficiency and facilitates data-driven decision making and continuous improvement, ultimately leading to better project outcomes and increased business successes. If you're gonna talk about some use cases, so I mentioned a few use cases from the product owner board perspective, from development board perspective, from bugs perspective. Yes, Worko can also enhance project management, customer service, internal processes, team collaboration across various business scenarios. Jira, with its customizable templates and adaptable workflows, caters to the unique needs of different teams and projects, making it an ideal tool for optimizing workflows across departments. Whether it's software development, marketing, design, human resources, product ownership, bugs, etc. For testers, Jira's features like customizable project templates, workflows, automation and collaboration tools help streamline processes, improve efficiency, and drive better results. For example, for project management, this process can be streamlined for enhancing team collaboration, progress tracking, and deadline adherence through clear communication, defined roles, and task monitoring tools. We can use Jira via this tab, which called timeline. I don't have the picture which can be illustrated here, but if you have your Jira account, you can go through timeline and be sure that it will be very useful for streamlining project management process. For software development lifecycle encompasses planning, designing, coding, testing, deployment, and maintenance phases. And in methodologies like Agile and Scrum, which aid in streamlining software development workflows. These frameworks foster iterative progress. What does it mean? That we are working in iterative manner, that we are trying to deliver in very short terms something workable, something with which have working functionality, some piece of working code. Okay, it's also about flexibility, collaboration, gathering fast feedback, optimizing product development, and helping teams achieve their goals. Also, we was mentioned bugs tracking template. It's a key tool in this process which helps team log, prioritize, and address software bugs effectively. What about the examples for businesses? For example, business workflows integrate various operations such as agile project management, design, blah blah blah. I was mentioned before. Let's talk right now about streamline workflow with Jira. So we are here on our board. It's very simple board, and when you manage multiple projects, stakeholders and deadlines can be complex. Workflows streamline operations, improve collaboration, and promote timely execution, boosting productivity. Workflow management software such as Jira helps team plan, define, and monitor project progress in real time, tailoring project management to any team's needs. Jira offers flexible project templates, customizable workflows, blah blah blah. And key features can include boards. You can see here. We can visualize task management when we have different columns with different statuses, yes. We will have also issues. We break down our large bodies, our large features or epics into more manageable tasks called issues, stories, child issues, tasks, whatever you will call it. Also, we are talking about timelines. With timelines, teams can easily coordinate projects and dependencies. So on the top timelines, which I mentioned in Jira, you can coordinate your project and dependencies. It's mostly about project management tools. And what about dashboards? We can able to see a consolidated view of progress and achievements with dashboards, metrics, and so on. So let's summarize and try to answer on more common and frequently asked questions. First question is about, I will be sharing with you, yeah, so how it's working, that we can move our issues from one status to another. What I can show you more, it's about 7 common mistakes when create Jira workflows. You can stop the video, you can go through it, or you can simply also Google it. If you will be interested about mistakes, you can write down below in the comment. I will record the next video about common mistakes, but right now I won't go through these frequently asked questions. So first question is, what are different types of workflow? And I want to answer on it. The 4 main workflow types are sequential, parallel, state machine, and rule-driven workflows. Sequential, for example, workflows facilitate linear task progression, while parallel workflows allow tasks to occur simultaneously. State machine workflows are event-driven and handle complex processes with multiple states, while rule-driven workflows adapt based on specific conditions. If we are talking about 5 steps of a workflow, the 5 workflow steps are initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and completion. Initiation defines the task's need, and planning outlines steps and resources. Execution carries out the activities, monitoring oversees and adjusts the process, and completion finalizes tasks and evaluates for future improvements. How do businesses create workflows? Businesses establish workflows by identifying processes that require structure, defining steps, and designing the layout. Then they implement management software such as Jira and continuously optimize based on feedback and performance analysis. So I think that's all from my side for today. I hope you was enjoying this video. So thank you for staying on my channel, 5 minutes about Scrum Life, and you can congratulate in comments about my new role. I'm Agile coach right now, as I'm recording workshop here. You can watch on my channel. So yes, you're free to go. Thank you. You did a great job if you watched the whole video. See you.